Hello and welcome to another Total War Warhammer guide. Today we are looking at Khazrak the One Eye. You'll know him if you've played the special campaign that came with the DLC. But this guy is an absolute beast, no pun intended. He's a beast lord, but he's a special character, and we're going to go through his stats and his playstyle and talk about how you'd use him in the battle. He does look spectacular. I love the whip. That is fantastic. The whip and it's a decent sized sword, that is. I'll go with that. So, he is a beastly fighty character. He's armoured, meaning he's going to take less damage from weapons that aren't armour piercing. And he's got the rare ability to be a melee expert, meaning that he has a very high attack and defence, which we'll go through shortly. So he has a very good 4,500 hit points. He's pretty tanky. He's not as tanky as, say, a Gorbel, but he's very, very good. He's got armour of 100, leadership of 75, which is great for the Beastmen. He's got speed of 42, also very good, but his melee attack is 60 and his defence is 50, which is really high. He's got a weapon strength of 460. 160 of that is armour piercing. So although it doesn't say that in the bonuses, that is still a nice chunk of armour piercing, so he can go after those armoured guys. And he's got a decent charge bonus of 60. He's got missile resistance, which all single characters have. He's also got the leadership bonus, because the encourage ability, because he's a leader. He can hide in a forest if he's a chicken. He's got the primal fury we've talked about before, melee attack, charge bonus and speed, and immune to psychology, all while he's not wavering. And then he's got the three abilities, the leadership abilities he's got. He's got the Call of Violence, which is a big buff to him and units within 45 metres of plus 16 leadership, so really good in a fight. He's got the Apocalyptic Visions, again, self-buff, 45 metre allies affected, and plus 16 leadership and melee attack. And he's also got the Deadly Onslaught, which is a charge bonus and an armour piercing bonus, which is important to know because while his armour piercing is okay, 160 is pretty damn good, that extra bonus, 18%, is a nice chunk of change. So use that when you're going after the armoured guys. So pretty simple way to use him. We're going to talk about it while we go and kill some poor Bretonnians. I always go against Bretonnians. I don't know why. I just like killing Bretonnians. I've got a thing against horses, I guess, even though this army doesn't have a horse. Brilliant. So as you can see, the two most important abilities when thinking of how to play this guy is the Call of Violence and the Apocalyptic Visions, because basically that means they're both leadership bonuses as well as like another melee attack and everything, but the main focus is this leadership. So he needs to be right in the thick of it. He needs to be in your main battle line. Beastmen aren't really made for prolonged fighting. They're much more ambush, hit and run tactics, jumping out of the forest, killing a unit, running back in, quick movement, that sort of thing. So this guy needs to be on the front line because he can help prolong the fight. Even if you're losing slightly, you use these benefits, plus 16 on both abilities to the leadership. It's absolutely huge. So it can turn a fight. So what you don't want to do with this guy is you don't want to be off character hunting with him off on one side. You don't want to be running around chasing after artillery or missile troops. This guy needs to be in the front line killing. And he's a very good fighty character as well. Obviously, we know he's a melee expert. Use them to counter other strong melee units when facing them. So like sword masters and stuff like this. Not spearmen at arms, because they stand no chance. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Boom! That guy's not getting up, is he? Oh, his head's come off. Yeah. No, he's not getting up because his head's come off. But as you can see, he'll tear through these quite comfortably, even though he's completely surrounded. Like I said, don't send him off on his own, or don't hold him back, because he's not a weak character. He can still fight. He's not the tankiest. Keep an eye on him. As you can see, he's already losing a bit of hit points here. Let's just whack them all on for shits and giggles. But keep him in that front line, fighting away. Even if he loses half his health in a fight, say, and you don't want to risk him getting injured or dying, pull him back off the front line, but just hold him like if this was the front line, just put him here. So he's not actually fighting, but those massive leadership bonuses can still help out. Plus his encourage ability, which really helps as well. So that's the main. He is a leader, first and foremost, before anything else. Don't get carried away with the fact he's a melee fighter. This guy is there to boost your leadership. There you go, guys. Quick guide on Khazrak. Let me know who your favourite characters are for the Beastmen army. I do like Khazrak. I do like a good fighty character, especially with that leadership bonus. Please check out my other guides. We're doing every unit in the game. And subscribe if you're new to the place. Come and say hello in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.